We'll get to that story in just a moment, but first, only on NBC5 News tonight, a book cover at a locally owned Ashland bookstore has sparked a conversation about racial sensitivity in society.
And now the Oregon Shakespeare Festival has asked their staff not to make work-related purchases at Shakespeare Books and Antiques.
NBC5's Natalie Weber spoke with both sides today. She joins us now live in studio with more. Natalie?
Craig, Kristen, the display in the window of Shakespeare Books and Antiques range in a collection of banned books from To Kill a Mockingbird to the Bible, even Where's Waldo. Both sides tell me it started when 4 OSF actors saw Little Black Sambo on display and asked the owner, Judy Honore, to change it.
I've been told I'm ignorant. I've been told I just don't understand. I've been told I'm racist, and I've been told I just don't get it. And I guess I don't get it.
Judy Honore, the owner of Shakespeare Books and Antiques, says she's only had 2 complaints in the last 8 years.
He said, "How can you carry that? It's a horrible book." And I said, "How can I not carry it? It's a part of our history."
But recently, her display of banned books in her East Main Street window has caused some controversy. Honore tells me this summer, 4 Oregon Shakespeare Festival actors were walking by the window and were struck by the display. In particular, a book called Little Black Sambo, about a young Indian boy banned through a variety of publications available online. The children's book cover has a young child with dark skin holding an umbrella next to a tiger.
And they said to me, "Why do you have The Wizard of Oz next to Little Black Sambo?" And I said, because they're both banned books.
OSF Associate Director of Communication Eddie Wallace agrees and says Honore is not a racist.
It just gave them pause and said, wow, that's a little bit offensive, a little bit hurtful. Maybe we can talk to the bookstore owner.
And they said, well, we're actors in the play, The Wiz, and we'd like you to move it. And I said, okay, great, come in. We'll move it together.
Honore says the group relocated the book, shared hugs, and left.
And I thought that was great, and it was all over. And within an hour, I received a call from Cynthia Ryder, the executive director of OSF, and she said, I would like to come meet with you to discuss with you protecting my staff.
Cynthia Ryder was not available for comment on Thursday, but Wallace says since then, emails between the parties have been exchanged. Honore has since moved the book to the Banned Books for Racism display, which is visible from the sidewalk, but the spine now faces the window so the cover isn't visible.
It's just an issue of sensitivity of the display, absolutely.
Writer and artistic director Bill Roush then instructed staff not to patronize Honore's store for any festival-related goods or services.
We have to look at things with fresh eyes, and things that may not have jumped out at us before are jumping out now, and it's time to have a discussion about it.
Honore says she means no harm and sells the books for educational reasons.
Uncle Tom's Cabin, To Kill a Mockingbird. I mean, I could name so many. I mean, there are lots and lots of books that are filled with racism, but the only way that we're going to learn from our past mistakes is to look at them. We can't hide them in a drawer. We can't ignore them.
OSF has always been about free speech and defying censorship.
My position is that I stood up for my rights. I stood up for what I feel is right.
In the last several months, racially charged threats and comments have been made against 2 of the Oregon Shakespeare Festival's employees. Live in studio, Natalie Weber, NBC5 News.